is Javier Roman. I'm from Arecibo, Puerto Rico. I'm currently residing here in Phoenix, Arizona, working for Major League Baseball. I am the Latino club marketing for the league, and I work a lot with all clubs' Spanish accounts, and we update them, giving them support in social media.
Javi, can you talk about your experience at Cortland and how it prepared you for the sport industry?
Yeah, definitely. The experience has been great. When I moved to Cortland, coming back from Puerto Rico, and coming to Cortland to study a master's degree in sports management, it was great. I mean, I was if I'm not mistaken, I was the youngest one in my class with all the guys that we have in the classroom. I was the second Spanish speaker because we have Jacobo was from Spain, and everybody was from international. We have people from Ireland, we have people from Taiwan, Japan, Germany. I love that experience because it gives me the opportunity to learn another cultures that I haven't met before, and having the experience as well being Portland and learning that experience, learning their culture, how they work, how they see sports. And the professors helped me a lot in regarding anything that I needed to be in my second step.
Javi, can you talk a little bit about your internship with the Arizona Diamondbacks and your current role responsibilities within the Major League Baseball?
Yeah, definitely. So before Arizona Diamondbacks, I used to do an internship in Australia with Perth Heat in the Australian Baseball League. I was helping them in marketing, helping them in marketing, communication, community outreach, and all that stuff, helping to grow the sport in Australia. When I came back to Puerto Rico, I had the chance to be in Arizona Diamondbacks, giving me the chance to be here. And I started working with them in Spanish marketing. So our first role to help them in Spanish marketing is reach out to the Latino community. 50%, almost the 50% of the population in Arizona are Latinos, Spanish speakers. So we wanted to reach out to those Latinos, those communities that bring the baseball back to them, and they can cheer for the Arizona Diamondbacks. So we made a lot of events regarding like embracing the Latino culture, like music, having players doing some activities, help them in social media. In that time, social media wasn't that strong, and we were getting those projects that we have. He ended up getting a lot of followers, a lot of engagement, help them to reach out more. And now, transition to Major League Baseball is similar to what I was doing with Arizona Diamondbacks regarding on their community outreach and helping them bring, getting more Latinos to follow the sport and reach out for their teams. But now it's more broader approach. Now it's more all the states. Now it's more international level with adding Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Colombia, Cuba, Venezuela, Mexico. Many of our followers are from those areas. So we are reaching out to those fans and regarding their favorite team, like the Yankees, Red Sox, the same Dodgers, or Arizona Diamondbacks here. We're having the connection with the frontier in Mexico next to us, that we have bring more people to come to see the games and follow the accounts and be able to expand more the role of those accounts that have been the official language in Spanish for the English side.
What's the most valuable lesson you've taken from Cortland?
I think it's don't give up. I mean, especially for me that I'm not fluent. My first language is not Spanish. It's not English, it's Spanish. And be able to get the help from my colleagues there. I have, if I'm not mistaken, there's some department they'll help you, give you tutoring, but they also help you to increase in your writing, in essays, and all that stuff. That helped me a lot for the whole year that I was there. I was grateful for it, man. And people helped me a lot, especially international program that they have there and the professors. So it was a great experience.
Best bit of advice for students breaking into the industry?
just keep grinding. Just keep knocking on the door. You will see that some things in life, in sport career, that you need to knock on the door every time. Every time you have to send your resume. Every time you apply for jobs, and every time expose yourself. I know it is a little bit frustrating sometimes regarding, because it's a big industry that generates a lot of money, but small positions available. That's one of the things in sports industry, because you got 30 jobs, so you got 30 positions. But be able to keep reaching out to those teams, and they will see that you're engaged, that you're on board with their mission, and you keep knocking on the door for them. They will notice, and they will give you the opportunity.
Favorite sports movie?
Favorite sports movie? I would say Major League is one.
Major League.
Is iconic. And there's another one that don't people talk about it much, but it's For I Love the Game. It was Kevin Costner as being Billy Chappell of the Detroit Tigers, making a no-hitter at Yankee Stadium. But the good part of that movie is it was every time he was pitching in each inning, it was going that flashback of his career, of his life. And that transition back and forth in the game. He ended up doing, obviously in a movie, but he ended up the no-hitter. But that sense of that, them going back and forth and also around the baseball area, that was a great. It was a great movie for me.
Yeah. So it's late at night. You got home. You're relaxing on your couch. What are you snacking on?
Dinner, first of all, but I might go with a couple bars, like nutrition bars, basically.
Okay.
Protein shake, but that's it.
Childhood hero.
Childhood hero. Oof. Childhood hero. Any person?
Anybody.
I will say my grandfather. And he lasted 100 years.
Wow.
Yeah. For me, he was a person to follow. The way he gave to my family and support my family. He was an example for all of us in how to treat your sons, to treat your family, and keep an open mind to help them in anything. That's one of the things that I always have in my mind. I would love to reach the 100 years with him, like him, but we'll see. Well, definitely that he's one of the guys. And for sports, I will say Bernie Williams.
Bernie Williams. All right. Proudest accomplishment so far?
Be able to work in Major League Baseball. If you ask me, let's say when I started doing this, the sports industry, like 10 years ago, when I was a volunteer in Puerto Rico for Puerto Rico Tip-Off, and you will say to me, hey, Javier, you're going to be in Major League Baseball in 10 years? I would say, no, that's impossible. And here I am. That's one of the things that when you step back on the box of what you see, and you see what you have done, then you realize that you have made your dream come true. But there's more stuff to reach out. There's more stuff that I have to do that keep me going. But definitely reaching out to that's one of the amazing things.